What's up, everybody? I'm your man Tank McGarrett, and welcome to the very first ever live of the Sex Spot. With me tonight, this man right here who needs no introduction. Oh, right here. Fuck it. Okay. This man, he's on OnlyFans, just for fans. You can follow him on Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Masculine Jason. What's up,
Thank you.
Jason?
Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When now, now I'm gonna go ahead and set this up for y'all. I follow him also on Instagram. Now I'm gonna tell you right here, right now. When I first met him on when I first met him, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a huge fan of his work. Like seriously, I am. Because like I said, there are times where I was like having some, some me time, and I needed to, let some steam off and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes, big fan of his work. So let's get into it. Let's do this.
I'm
So
flattered.
absolutely. So tonight I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know it's come to my attention that I am that there's all sorts of sexual tension. Doesn't matter if you're a man that's into men, women that's into women, men that's into women, whatever your preference is. Hey, let's go. But tonight I want to talk about. I'm gonna do a little bit different, and that is sexual tension with someone from the adult film industry. And like I said, this man, when I reached out to him, he said he was an open book. So I was like, that's music to my ears. So, Jason, let me ask you a question. Do you get so do you get men, mostly men coming at you, women coming at you, both sexes coming at you, for say, damn, I wish I could, I want to get fucked by this man right here.
It it honestly actually kind of blows my mind because you would think because of the type of content that I shoot, it
Yeah,
would be all men. But the number of female fans that I have, like
yeah.
it still blows my mind on a daily basis.
Oh, so you get it from men and women.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Because I like I said, I've never. That's something that would not necessarily work for me per se. Like I said, I'm more of a kind of I'm a Sagittarius, and when it comes to Sagittarius, we're borderline sex addicts. So fuck what you heard. Like I said, but like I said, I know too many people and everything like that. So because I don't want to brag and everything like that. But okay, but talk to me. Let's talk for a minute. When I because like I said, when I go on Pornhub, YouPorn, all them good old sites, I tend to see where when I see I'm like, damn, I want to get with him, but I don't know how to approach him though. What is your number one? What do you have? What do I as a regular person, I call him civilian, that wants to say, hey, I don't want to do a scene with you, but I just want to have a hookup. What do you
Oh shit.
how do you deal with that?
Okay, all right, we're going straight for the throat here. Okay, all right. I told you I'm an open book, so I'm gonna give you the honest answer. Um, like the super set. Can I be? Do I have to worry about
Oh,
profanity or?
honey, be
Okay,
raunchy,
all right,
raunchy. Come on.
all right. So the super sexually explicit shit that is never gonna work. I'm
Okay.
just telling you right now. When guys are like, "Oh, I'd love for you to have your way with me and come my throat, or I want you to fuck the shit out of me raw," or like
Mhm.
when you come right out like that, I
Yeah.
get that shit 100 times a day. That's gonna go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
If you
See.
actually want a chance, approach a porn star as a human being.
Okay. Got you.
Like read through their posts, like take some time to do like some research, find something that they're passionate about. Like
Yeah.
if someone messages me and they like comment on my YouTube channel or like they're interested in like basically I'm not just a fucking dick like a sex object, you got a hell of a lot better shot of getting an actual response. Because I'm
Right. Right.
telling you,
Right.
any sex worker, you just approach them with the, "Oh, I want to suck your dick." They heard that 99 more times that day.
Yes, and that like see, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and break it down. See, okay, so I don't have see I have my issue is not necessarily, with a with someone of the adult film industry. It's just real life. Like I may have, a guy come up to me and say, "Oh my God, you are so fucking hot," and I'm like, "Thank you," but then they just be like, "Damn, I just want to just." I want to just get like, okay, if you not have not noticed, I'm a little on the hefty side and everything, but I see that you have, hefty guys, you know, everything like that. And I'm like, okay. So he got opportunity. Cool. Not a problem. I got you. The only thing I have the only thing that I have the problem with is most of the adult film stars that I've seen, they all either go with the guys that are like super super thin, like rail thin, like my pinky finger thin, or they may be. I said it there.
No, I
I
love the
said it.
way you worded it. It's funny.
Yeah, rail thin, like a fucking like my fucking pinky finger. Oh shit. Okay, but there are some dudes like I'm a chub. I'm like I said, most people may go for chasers or bears, in that right. My thing is, if you, I mean, like I said, if you can go ahead and get me off and make me come two, three times, and I match that same fucking energy, let's fucking go. But I'm not. But like I said, I don't want to go up. I don't want to come up and be like, um, you just want to go ahead and just get me off because you find me attractive, or because I remind you of a woman. If that was the case, I could have gotten with a motherfucking woman right goddamn now and shit. Do you think that because you are in the adult film industry, is that a problem if I'm wording that correctly?
Is what a problem exactly?
When they come up to you and they say, "God damn, you got I love guys with tattoos." Like, like I said, you probably gonna go ahead and make me go have taken in raw and shit. Do you do you have that? Do you feel that that's a problem when they assume that's what's going to happen?
Yeah, that's always been my curse because
Uh,
like and even like all the studio porn and shit I've shot. Because no
okay.
studio director looks at me and thinks like, "Oh, I'm gonna cast this guy in this super sensual and passionate scene." It's like,
Mhm.
let's cast him as some like ultra abusive, fucking ultra alpha dom, like fucked up, depraved shit, right?
Yes.
So, like, yeah, I mean, I've and even in my personal life, like, I've had a lot of people be attracted to me because they're like envisioning me to be this certain way,
Hmm.
and it's like, no, actually off camera, I'm like a total protective, like teddy bear. Like sensual and passionate, that's what I enjoy. That's I want
Yeah.
to feel my partner's energy. Like I love kissing, I love all that shit. And
Yes.
the flip side to your previous question is, I just want to throw this out there. Don't just open up with like, "Oh, I want you to fuck me raw," but at the same time, don't do the "Hi, hi, how are you? I'm good. How"
Yeah.
fuck th oh god, I will not eat hell no.
Why? Because it's like, because that's like bland, sterile, and shit. I'm like, look, okay,
Get to the fucking point.
thank you. It's like, okay, like I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 today. like seriously, like me, like on a side note, yeah, I would like to seriously get with you and shit, because I'm like, God damn, you got the tattoos, you obviously got the package. So I'm like, okay, but I'm old school. I'm an old school type of LGBT, because I don't do raw. I do condom. I don't do no fuck. I don't do the fucking raw, because I don't have no motherfucking diseases. I've been doing great without them. Why stop now? Fuck it. And so what I have the and then of course when I try to pursue, it sounds like everybody want to talk about, well, you need to lose about 35 pounds, you need this, that, and the third. And I'm like, why? I like I said, I can go ahead and work with this man over here. Like I said, all I want is suck my breasts. Cause I got big ass titties. Titties for your fucking nerve.
You got some tickle bitties.
Tig bit. Thank you. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that right now. Tig bitties. And most of the guys I'm not finding shit attractive. I call that my personal G spot. Cause like I said, I come faster when you when you bite, suck, and lick them shits. So fuck it. Like I said, I'm more of the woman in in a type of in a sexual rendezvous, if you call it. Do you go for, I mean, do you think that, because now I'm just saying hypothetically, because I just met you, and like I said, I don't know how it is when it comes to sex and everything like that. But okay, now the problem. So if I would approach you and I say, uh, ooh, can we just go ahead and fuck one time? Just go ahead and fuck the shit out of me today. Would that, well, would you think, would you find me being desperate, or I'll give you a run if it was me and you? Just just saying.
If just someone online messaged me that.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
I just
see.
like the problem is like porn fucked up the way my brain looks at sex.
Oh hell.
Cause like because my thing is it all comes down to like opportunity cost.
Yeah.
Like if someone's okay with me filming the encounter, fuck yeah, let's go. You
Okay.
know? But it's like if someone is like, "Oh, can we just play off camera?" I'm like, "What why why would I do that when I could have just as much fun doing the exact same thing with someone else and filming?"
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, personally, if I didn't know anybody from where I live, oh, I was like, yeah, let's go and film my ass. But I put on, hell, I put up on my fucking, cause I have an OnlyFans. I ain't got no goddamn content. But okay, not a problem. I don't mind that shit, because like I said, if you're gonna film, put on my shit. That way, I don't have to have the repercussions of people finding on internet and shit like that. But okay, but yeah, switching gears a little bit. So when you get with, when they finally say, when you finally agree to get with that person that always had that sexual tension and everything like that, what is the first thing that you do to go ahead and just lighten up the mood and everything like that? Do you go ahead and just start with the kissing? Do you go with playing and and then and warm up? How do you start out with that?
Honestly, and this is me being brutally honest,
Yeah.
like I'm very aware of the way I look. Like I'm
Yes.
6 feet tall, 260 pounds. I'm covered in tattoos. I look like I fucking broke out of prison yesterday. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's one, and I've got a very dominant presence. But like
Yes.
when someone meets me in person, like I, it's normal for people to be scared of me. So for me, if I'm meeting someone new or for the first time, like I keep my distance. I spend some time, talking to them. I personally will not cross that physical barrier until
Okay.
I am absolutely fucking certain that the other person feels like totally comfortable, totally relaxed, like, you know,
Okay.
Like
Okay.
that's just super important for me. And because like,
Yeah.
yeah, like our physical looks important, sure, but like for me, personality, chemistry, mindset, that shit matters so much more. Like, how many times have you like seen a dude who's like super physically hot and then he fucking opens his mouth and you're just like, "Bleh!" Like
Yeah,
you
like diarrhea of the mouth. Oh, bro,
exactly.
bro, I'm just like this. Okay, I can be, and I'm glad you brought that shit up because prime example. I'm out. I went to Philadelphia one last year, and I went to the Eagles game. Yes, I'm an Eagles fan. For those of you who do not know, there's one guy that yes, if I had to, I will fuck the shit out of the coach because he's hot as fuck. But okay, not a problem. That I digress. After we won the game, there was this one guy. He was like super, super sexy, and I'm like, oh my god, I actually got a guy that actually finds me attractive, and I didn't have to do shit. Didn't have to do a goddamn thing. Only thing about it is his breath was there 5 minutes before he came, and I was like, and mind you, oh, and also he's a Cowboys fan. Now y'all know I'm an Eagles fan, and when you deal with somebody that's a Cowboys fan, okay, yes, I'll be like, okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and work. We're gonna have to go ahead and compromise. You got to be Eagles fan tonight. You got to be an Eagles fan tonight, goddamn, because I'm not going. I can't stand the Cowboys. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Then of course he kept on opening his mouth about Cowboys this, Cowboys that. And I'm like, okay, now you done turn me the fuck off. Now,
You
now,
couldn't
now,
just
now
agree to disagree?
shit.
But like
I
why do you have to like if you guys know you're on opposite sides, just don't say anything? Like what he didn't get that memo?
obviously he didn't because apparently the man kept on going on and on. And I'm like, oh my god, okay. Can I get some aspirin over here, please? Can I get some fucking aspirin? That's how anal I was that night. I was like, look, I just want to suck your dick. Damn, I just want to suck your dick. But you keep on going on and on about the shit. I'm like, you know what? Fuck, you're not even getting a fucking hand job. That's how bad it was. You ain't gonna get no goddamn hand job. Cause I ain't trying to get arrested. So but they come to my hotel room, I'm at the Sheraton. Okay. But no. It was a turn off for me and shit like that. Now, now I will say this though. When I went back to my hotel room, the bellboy, yeah, yep. I finally got it in that night, just that one person. Even though he was straight, he was on a DL. But okay, yes. Which brings me to my next point. When you have someone, now have you ever met a guy that's on a DL? And for those of you who do not know, DL means that they are married to a woman, but they like enjoy having sex with men. Have you ever been with one? And if so, is that a deal breaker in your eyes?
Mm.
Yeah. Oh shit, he had to think about that.
Well, like okay. Like when I first got into the sex industry, like I was an escort.
Yeah.
And like when I was doing it professionally as a job, I wasn't there to pass to do anything like that.
Yeah.
So I mean that was super common there. In in my private life though, I no,
Okay.
I just I don't know. I don't want that shit on my conscience. Like I've heard some fucked up horror stories and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can tell you a lot of horror stories about being with a DL man, leaving me out like they're calling me and shit. When you want a fucking booty call about 3 months later, telling me that you love me and shit like that. The next thing you know, you going back to your wife and everything. You and me and the wife are like, okay, it's gonna be me or her. Which one do you want, pussy, or do you want the dick? Which one do you want? Come on.
So how old are you?
I'll be 37 in December.
Okay, so you'll understand what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like for me personally, the older you get,
Yeah.
the more you just crave like money and peace and stability, right?
Hmm.
Like, I don't need any fucking drama or bullshit or fuck hell no.
Hell no. Fuck it. Because it's like, you I'm just like sitting here like, okay. I mean, like I said, the last time I was on a fucking date with somebody, okay, I'm going to set it up for you. He was kinky, but the man was kinky, was kinky in the wrong fucking way. This is the reason why me and Pool Halls are scarred for fucking life.
I got a feeling I know where you're going with this, but go ahead.
Yeah, he took the eight. Yeah. Me and him was getting in. I was staying at the bougie ass apartment complex because I live in North Carolina. I stayed in the bougie ass apartment complex, and you ever seen the TV show Sex Men Would Go to ER?
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I've never seen it though.
I would be the poster boy for that show
Oh
because
Jesus.
I had to take the man to the ER because he thought he thought he can have his own sexual gratification by sticking an 8 ball up his ass.
Oh no. Fuck. I thought you were gonna say like Benoit balls or something. What the fuck, dude?
Bruh, bruh.
Hell no. Oh shit. The thing is, that
Yeah.
would like. Oh fuck no, dude. Oh my
Oh no,
god.
and oh no, it gets better. This is a blind date, by the way. This is a blind date. This is after I came home from my trip to Memphis. Came home from Memphis. Best friend of mine said, Mark, Tank, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and go on a date because I know you've been through a lot. You lost your parents. Well, by the way, for those who do not know, I lost my mom and my dad 35 days apart from each other last year. I didn't get a chance to come out to them, but okay. And I know they would have loved me regardless and shit like that. But hey, I'm at peace. They're in Cancun spiritually and shit, enjoying their honeymoon. My dad finally go ahead and trying to get it in with my mom, but okay, yeah, okay. Don't want to hear, but don't want to hear them. Didn't want to hear them have sex when I was growing up, so fuck it. Okay. But yeah, my best friend actually hooked me up with a blind date, and I said, look, don't you fucking put me on a blind date." Sure enough, my goofy ass went on a blind date with this dude. Conversation was great. Got fucking tipsy off of 4 Bush Lights, or as we call it, Bush Lattes. He got drunk off of 4 Coors Lights, which I'm like, how the fuck you get drunk off of piss water? But okay. I took you back to my place. Everything was going great. Everything was cool till you go ahead and take the 8 ball. And mind you, this is the real 8 ball. Took the 8 ball and said, and I went to the bathroom, tried to freshen up, get ready for round 2. He goes in, he said, "Hey, guess what I found." I'm like, "Where'd you get the 8 ball from?" "Oh, I got it from the pool hall." Yeah, and then next you know, I'm like, okay, let me get my phone because I want to videotape this shit for real and have my own view and everything like that. Until I heard screaming and the fact that he was bleeding.
Jesus.
Yeah, but no, that's why I say I don't do blind dates. I don't do that. So I don't do blind dates anymore. So have you ever had that sexual tension while on a blind date with a guy or a girl that was hot too? And again, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is raunchy. No, no, no. Yeah, go ahead.
Like raunchy? Like no, I've never had any crazy stories. Well, let me think. Hold on.
Come on now. Come on now, Jason. We're gonna be real today, Jason. Come on now. You've been in the adult film you're in the adult film industry. You mean to tell me you ain't had not one dude or one chick that was very much you know interesting?
Like if we're talking about like crazy, like sticking an 8 ball up their ass, no, nothing that crazy. Shit.
Well, I mean,
No,
it
I
can't.
mean, I don't know. I think I've just been really, really lucky. Like I've had a lot of situations where it's like you just meet and there's that sexual chemistry, and you're like biting your lip, and you're just like, "Ugh, damn it!" You just like, you know what I mean? Like you just can't wait to like tear the other person's clothes off.
Yeah.
Like I shot a video, with this fucking guy like
Oh,
a
shit.
month ago, and this dude was like model hot, right?
Mm.
Like I mean, he looked good in his picture, but then when I opened the door, I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like this fucking close to like not turning the fucking cameras on.
Oh shit!
I've, I've
It was
had a
that
few of those
it
where,
was that intense.
yeah, I've had quite a few of those where oh shit,
Okay. Okay.
it
So I'm
was just my discipline where I'm like, okay, fuck, stop, 2 seconds, let me go push these buttons and turn this shit on real quick.
right. So let me ask you this on a personal note: do you find me attractive?
Yeah, no, I uh, obviously, you know what types of guys I shoot with, but I think the most attractive thing about you is just like the way you carry yourself. Like,
Okay.
I even did like a YouTube video on that. I think I called it like dating advice for fat people. I used the term fat because I asked around. I was like, what's the politically correct term? And nobody could fucking agree. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm calling it this. You know,
you
husky,
can,
thickums, whatever you want to use.
you can get. It's okay, baby. You can call. Like I said, I've been called chubs. I've been called, thickums. Honey,
Yeah, I
go
like
ahead.
thickums.
Yeah, thickum. Cause I mean, like I said, I got curves for your motherfucking nerve, and I mean, I got breasts for days. I mean, I got excuse me, tick old bitties for days and shit. And like I said, this is the reason why I actually went to you, because I was like, oh, because when I seen your work, I was like, oh shit, dude, dude actually can get with guys that are bigger in size. I'm like, okay, this can
It,
this might actually work. Okay, cool.
it's just like for me. It's the way someone carries themselves. Like
Okay,
I'm talking about for me personally. I can't speak for anybody else, but
right.
like if I'm with someone who's bigger and they're like really insecure about their body and they like want to turn the lights off and shit during sex, or they're like undressing in the corner, like that shit, my boner's like dead.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
But if it's like, hey, I'm here, this is my body, they're not cocky, but they're just like confident, like this is
Yeah.
me, this is who I am.
Yes. Now,
Like,
okay.
yeah, no,
Yeah. Because I'm gonna say, because I kid you not, when I get with a chaser, because chasers are, like you said, chasers are the guys that they're very much either built, or they're kind of they're sort of kind of they're sort of kind of skinny, but they're not built and everything, but they still prefer guys with a lot of meat on their bones. Ergo me. And most of the guys that I date, they either want to get with me because they like they like big guys, or chubs as we call it, or they actually want to get with me because they find me attractive and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, I go for those particular guys. I don't go for the guys that just want to have a random hookup all day, every day, 24/7. I'm not a hoe. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that publicly. I ain't no hoe. I'm looking for a husband. Okay, but I'm not that. I ain't gonna be, I ain't gonna grill you and shit like that. If you can lay it down like it's supposed, like you say you can do. Okay, go ahead. I, show me what you're working with. Which reminds me, yes, your dick is big. Okay, just saying. I love it. The only thing about now, the only thing I will say is this: you and the hairdresser. 'Cause I saw that video and everything like that, and I said,
oh,
"Oh yeah." That I'm like, okay, That right there, I was like, oh shit, that was hot. That was so fucking. I'm like, damn. And
Dude, you
you were
should
just,
see uh, I got a video with Cliff Boyd. It just came out like I don't know 3 weeks
yes,
ago or something.
right. And I saw another one that I follow. His name is Colt West. Okay, that right now, I'm like, I've been trying. I'm like, I want to see this for myself. I want to see how
Okay,
this happens.
all right. Actually, hold on a second. Let me check my shit.
Uh
All right,
oh,
he hasn't responded to me yet because we're gonna do like release at the same time. So
yeah.
the video with Colt will come out next Sunday.
Ooh, can I get a proper copy of that, please? You know, I mean, we are
I can
friends. I mean, we are friends, and I mean, I am trying to be. I am a good, wholesome Christian woman.
I'll send you a copy, but that shit stays on your computer for
Oh,
your
don't.
private fucking collection.
Oh, it's on my phone. Don't worry. I keep my phones with me at all times.
All right.
Don't worry. I'll put it on. It'll be marked as private.
No,
It's okay.
that's a fucking hot video, though. I'll tell you that.
Yes. Now, do you now? My thing is again. I go for guys that are of condom. I don't do the raw shit. That's not me. How do you? What do you? I mean, if you have a guy that says I'm all condom. I don't do the raw shit. How do you feel about that?
I don't like when I first started doing porn because like I was still doing escorting like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I only shot condom porn, and it was only once I started making enough off of porn that I could afford to quit to do escorting that I started shooting only bareback.
Yeah.
However, I've never been how do I want to say this? I, I've always respected like my partner's boundaries and limits because like I'll
Yeah.
give you an example. Like for me, kissing is super important. I love kissing. However, Jessie Dubai, like I've shot with her fuck 16 times, but she has, just an agreed upon boundary with her husband that she doesn't
Yes.
kiss on camera. So like that's a legitimate reason.
Okay.
So her and I never kiss on camera. I respect her boundaries and her
Yes.
agreement she has with her husband. And it's like, yeah, obviously bareback porn sells much better, but if I have a partner who has, a legitimate reason, I don't have any issue with that. I'm not one of these like bareback only brotherhood purists or any shit
Yeah.
like that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I told 1,000%. The we and I respect those guys who say it's up to you. If you say condom only, we go condom only. If you say me, like I said, I'm the kind of dude. When it comes to porn, I watch anything. If it gets my fucking rocks off, okay. But personal life is condom. I don't do the raw because I know about the HIV and AIDS and everything like that. I actually had a best friend I lost to AIDS because of that. So I lost a friend to that. So that's the reason why I don't do bareback. I don't do that. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine, before he left, he always asked me, "Are you ready to do bareback?" And I said, "Nope." He said, "Okay, I get a Magnum," and he always go for Magnum because most people may not understand. I don't give a shit if you have 8 inches or 13 or 12 inches. I ain't doing 13 inches like fucking Supreme. I'm sorry, Supreme got 13 inches, and I'm like, you got to give me a fucking yeast infection, goddamn. No, not doing that shit. No. Now, how can I word this without being too forward? When you get okay, do you let the guy go down on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, if they have a gag reflex, do you come faster?
Uh, Okay, let me take this opportunity to dispel a myth.
Okay. Please dispel
So,
this.
so deep throating looks hot for most people in porn.
Mhm.
However, it's one of those things that's great in theory, terrible in practice. I
Oh,
don't understand what most guys' fucking obsession with deep throat is. Deep throating does not fucking feel good. It's literally someone taking the head of my dick and ramming it into the back of their throat. It is physically fucking painful. That shit does not feel good. Any dude who says he likes deep throat just is like insecure and it's all about like domination and power and control. The
yes.
only thing you got to do to get me off or to get any dude off, focus on the head, stroke the shaft. Pick
Okay.
one thing, do it consistently. It's that simple. But
Yes.
people like porn portrays all this shit that people think like, oh, I got to do this and this and this. And fuck no, you don't. 90% of
Oh,
that shit don't even feel good. It's bullshit.
right. And it's like, I don't. I mean, like I said, when I give head to a guy, I'm not. I don't. I'm not. I'm not trying to deep throat that shit because number one, all I want. I'm like I said, I want to try to get off. I want to get off first, or what have you. If I have to wait until to the end, okay, not a problem. But I'm not trying to be with a guy. Oh, excuse me. I'm not trying to be with a guy who wants to go ahead and want to try to, get forceful like deep throat that shit, deep throat. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not doing. You know what? Bye. See you. I check the deuces first chance I get. Zip up my pants, and I'm going to get the fuck up out of there. Like seriously, I don't do that. And I'm glad you brought that myth. I'm glad that was you said that was a fucking myth because for the last since I've been gay since I was 16, I never understood that shit. Never, ever, at all. That's just like me saying, you know, if I like I said, I let a guy not only go down on me, but also do the rimming part because rimming that's kind of sexy too, but it's also kind of not nasty, kind of nasty because where they discharge and shit, and we all know the other type of discharge we're talking about. So yeah, but no, I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it.
Well,
So
like
yeah,
a- another myth that needs to die too, and I don't know where the shit this started from, is like this whole idea that like, oh my god, I'm so tight, baby. I'll have the tightest ass you ever felt. Fuck no. That makes me want to run the fuck away. That does not fucking feel good. And
no,
I was shooting with a guy and he's like, oh baby, he's like, I'm so tight. I'm like, and I totally don't want to fuck you now. He's like, what do you mean? So I told him, I was like, okay, give me your wrist. And so he gave me his wrist and I squeezed down on it as hard as I could. I'm like, does that feel good? And he's like, no, that fucking hurts. And I'm like, exactly.
oh
That's
my god,
literally what you are doing to my dick. You're sticking my dick in a vice grip. It doesn't hurt. It is physically fucking painful.
yes, and to me, that's the deal breaker for me. Hopefully that's a deal breaker for you, because I'm the kind of like I said, I want to go ahead when this is me. Mine is an eight ball and shit. Okay, I want to go. I want to go ahead when I get with a guy. I want to go ahead and start with the kissing. Can I feel? I want to feel the tongue. I want to. I want to be like yes. I want to go ahead and just French, because like I said, my lips are that soft. I use Blistex. Fuck out of here on that bullshit. Okay, my lips are not chapped. Okay, I keep the shit. I keep them moisturized. And then when I'm ready, then of course when I get ready, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the best head of all of Charlotte, North Carolina, and necessary. I'm like I said, and then of course, vice versa. I'm in the foreplay. I'm ready. I'm ready for the. I'm ready to just go ahead, warm up to the shit before. we go ahead and of course, it mean you were ever going to go ahead and do anything physical, which I pray that we do, and yes, fingers crossed. Like seriously, I would be like, go ahead, Big Daddy, lay it on me, and keep it moving. I don't get, like I said, now I'm more of a missionary. Just I'm like I'm all touchy feely missionary. Grab my breasts and everything like that. Grab me up. Yeah, like I said, if you gotta go ahead and say ride that shit. Yes, yeah, like I said, get dirty with it. I don't give a shit. Like I said, call me a bitch. Call me a bitch. I don't give a damn. Yes, because you are the kind. You would be a great top that I would love to get with because I'm sorry. I would like. I'm like this. I'm like, yeah, Daddy, you like this? You like this? Yeah, that's me. That's me. But
That's
I'm like, yeah. But go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that's another fucking myth, or it's not really a myth, but that's something else that needs to fucking die.
Oh,
Is all these people that are like, there's like this negative connotation around missionary, right? Like,
yes.
oh, you're so boring. I bet you have sex in the missionary position. I'm like, yeah, no shit, motherfucker. It's the best fucking position. And
Yes.
it's like on my porn star confession series, like I ask every porn star I interview, what's your favorite position? Every single fucking one says missionary.
Mary.
So if you're watching this and you like missionary,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with you at all.
Not at all. Because I'm gonna say it like this: when it comes to me, I fuck the doggy style because I'm not. No, I'm not. Number one, I'm not going all fours. I have bad knees and shit like that. You're not going to go ahead and say, "I want to fuck you from the back." You can kiss my ass on that bullshit. Go ahead, like I said. Let me ride that. Let me ride that dick. Let me ride that shit. Because let's be real. I want if I want to go ahead and go ahead and do a round two, round three with your ass. I need to make sure that if I want to go ahead and get it in and just ride it and ride it. Oh, I want you to go ahead and match that same energy when we go when we get to that climax. Because I feel like it's better to do it missionary than it is doggy style. Fair point.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, missionary and writing, those are my two favorite.
Yes. And I'm like, oof.
Like if I had sex in only those two positions for the rest of my life, I'd be perfectly happy.
Oh
I mean,
shit.
as far as like the porn I make, I shoot in every position, because everyone likes different things. But if it was me in my private life, it'd be missionary and writing. I don't need shit else.
Okay, that part say less, because like I said, that right there, that's a fucking turn off for me. Just be like I said, just go ahead and just be like, get on top of me, get on top of me, bitch, and just ride the fuck out of me. Yes, that's right. I will ride that shit till the wheels fall the fuck off. That's me.
I haven't
Let's
heard
see.
that fucking expression
Yes,
in
I will ride that shit till the fucking wheels fall the fuck off. Not a problem. Now, speaking of, now I'm gonna tell you like this, right there with you, and I'm glad you followed directions. Some of the guys I be with, I have to tell their ass 4, 5, 6 motherfucking times to okay, I like guys that wear tight shirts because number one, that's a turn off for me. I like to see the cut of their muscles and shit. You follow directions. Thank you for that, by the way. Do you okay? So when it comes okay, and you got ass load of tattoos. Do you now do you think that it is a turn on with guys with tattoos or tattoo version? Like they're about to get their first tattoo. Where's your head at on that?
I don't know. I don't think it's ever made a difference.
Okay. Okay.
No preference either way.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
I mean, I've seen some people who look super hot with the ton of tattoos, and I've seen people who look super hot with none. I've
Yeah.
never really, yeah, no preference
Okay.
either way.
10 4. 10 4. Glad I brought that. Glad I brought that fucking question up too. There was like I had a lot. I had now seriously. I had a lot of questions, and I had because I had got a new phone, and my dumb ass done just deleted the shit off of my phone. Yeah, I got an iPhone. Okay, so trust. Okay, if anybody want to talk about you need to get an Android, fuck y'all. Okay. Um. uh. What am I? I done winging this
Here's
shit.
my iPhone, so don't feel bad.
Not a problem. Yes, right here. Bow. Oh, yeah, bow. Okay, there we go. So, okay. Now we get to the part of sexual when we I fulfill the sexual tension, and I'm like, oh yes, okay. Now the climax, my favorite part, and I want you to tell me. Can I see? Can when I see your videos, it sounds like it's like you a fucking Mack truck. It's like, ugh, and I'm like, damn, okay, that nut must have felt real good. That nut must have felt real good when you let it go. I'm like, where did does it with is it with that guy that just be like you just be like and then just it just you that's when you just go ahead and just go in for the kill, or it's natural. What's your take on that?
I don't like a lot of people have asked me that. I've always been super fucking loud when I come. I don't know why. Like, and a lot of the times, sometimes I actually have to muffle it because, like, if like I don't muffle it at all,
Hmm.
like your eardrums would literally be ringing.
Oh, that's okay because
Like,
I got North headphones right there next to me. I'm like, I'll put it in. Don't worry. Just let it
like
out. Let
it
out. Let
is. If I don't muffle it, it is like ear piercing loud.
Okay.
But like I don't, I, I don't know if this is the reason, but like
Yeah.
prior to 33, about maybe 32,
Yeah.
like I had the opposite problem with most guys. It would take like 3 hours in nonstop penetration for me to come. And I would always tell people that I would be always upfront about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people be like, oh, that's not a problem. I'm like, yeah, you fucking think that now. Just wait until an hour and 90 minutes in, you're like, get the fuck out of me. So, like, for the majority of my life, like, I didn't come like during
Yeah.
sex. And then, like, it just shifted. And, like, when I did, it was just like this, I don't know, this full body experience. And
Yeah.
now I can come in 10 minutes or I can hold it indefinitely. So like when I'm shooting content, like it's always like I'll tell my partner, like I'll be like, okay, wait for me to get to the point that I'm able
Yeah.
to orgasm. And then I just tell them, okay, give me like 10-15 seconds warning tops. And I
Okay.
can time it so that I come at the exact same time as my partner most of the time.
Yes. And the only thing about me, okay, so what people may not know is I'm a former phone sex operator. So I don't know if that technically counts as me being a part of the adult sex industry. I don't know what it is, but okay, not a problem. But I kid you not, there was one time I almost about to be wet down there after I had that man just yell at me and just start grunting, and I was like, oh my god, let me go ahead and hold myself to this. Let me hold my pussy up because this getting interesting shit. Fuck, oh my god. Ugh. To the point where I'm just like I'm like this, like I had to go to the. I said, can I go to the bathroom right quick? Let myself go, and I was in the fetal position for about 30 minutes in that fucking bathroom. Like, no shade. I was in the bathroom. I'm like, this probably might not be the right field for me to shit. This right here was just, and it was and I kind of rock with you on the ear piercing scream. Cause that right there, yeah, it was like, ah! I was like, oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You a little too freaky for me. But talk to me about, because there's a myth about once you finish the deed and everything like that, that's when you gotta smoke a cigarette and shit like that, or smoke a cigar. And I'm like, does that happen? Do you always have to smoke a cigarette after sex?
Okay, so I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in like 8 years. But I used to be a 4 pack a day smoker.
Okay.
And I can tell you flat out, hands down, the best cigarette of the day is the one right after sex. I can't tell you why, but it's just like just like your whole
Oh,
body relaxes.
oh no, see, I don't have that problem because I recently quit smoking my damn self because I did not because like I said, I have that plus allergies. I was like, and I work in a call center. Yeah, I don't want to be breathing while I'm working. I don't want to be breathing hard while I'm talking to my customer. So okay, so that's why I did dead the smoking part. But I can't. But like I said, when I was when I was smoking, oh, I agree with you. That shit was like, whew, I
Yeah.
can release. I felt great. Go ahead and suck my breast one more time, because like I said, that shit. I'm sorry, and just for those who are out there who want to go and say to you that sucking the breast ain't gonna get you a fucking come. You can kiss my ass on that shit. My breasts, for whatever reason, they're like most guys say they treat it like a fucking baby bottle. I kid you the fuck. Ain't no milk coming out of this shit, but okay. They feel like they can suck on it like a baby bottle. I don't know why, but okay. So how can I put this? Again, I'm going back to me and you, because like I said, you are devilishly sexy and shit like that. What would you do to my breasts?
I don't know. I mean, the I'll say
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
I like the number of people I've been with sexually
Mm-hmm.
is well in excess of 1,500. And after being with that many people sexually, the
Yes.
one thing it has taught me is how to listen. That's it.
Okay.
Because I've been with people who like their nipples like fucking their nails dug into them, holy hell and back. People who like them gently licked, sucked, like fuck, dude. I've seen so much shit that, like, at the end of the day, I've learned that just because one person likes something doesn't mean that anybody else is gonna like it. All I
Yes.
do is listen to my partner. So
Got it.
if you want to know how to get better at sex, for those of you watching, just listen to your partner. That's all you got to do.
Okay. Yes. And especially when it comes to sexual tension, and especially when you got, like I said, when you got that one, like, and again, I follow you on Instagram, and I'll be looking at your Instagram. There was one particular picture of you and your bro. I said to myself, "Oh yeah," and this is me. This is me. This is how I feel. I thought I could have sworn. I'm like, okay, they fucking, they fucking, like seriously, they fucking. Have you ever had that mentality of, I know we're friends and shit, but can we make this happen just one time, just one time?
Mm,
Could I go? Could I love Latin men? Because and also but I mean, if I had to choose a porn star, it would be you. More ways than Sunday. I don't give a shit. But okay, with the friend and everything like that. Have you ever just had that feeling of like, we can make this happen just one time?
uh-uh.
Just,
I'm always too logical and rational. I always think long term. Cause like I don't know, I'm very old school in that way. Like I'm just very like I don't care how fucking because don't get me wrong, there have been some sexy ass fucking people that have gone to my gym. Like, and you can just feel like the sexual tension. I don't
Yes.
care how fucking bad I want to fuck someone from the gym. I won't.
Mm.
I don't know. I won't shit where I eat. I won't fuck my friends. I won't fuck someone from the gym. I won't fuck, if I had like a 9 to 5 job, I wouldn't fuck someone there. I don't know. That just goes against like my moral compass. I don't know. Nope.
Okay. I respect that because I mean, there was like I said, and again, like I said, there was like one. I mean, there was like I'm the exact same way. I have a good friend of mine because I'm on TikTok. I'm on a good old TikTok. There is this one straight guy I want to get with, but I'm like, no, that will fuck up the friendship, and I'm not trying to fuck up the friendship because because like I said, that right there, that's like, no, we ain't gonna go there. There have been times where I'm just like, just kind of Charlotte, and just go ahead, let's just knock it out the way, just. But I'm like, no, I'm with you on that one.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you a perfect example, right? Okay, so one of my, and for those of you watching and listening, probably the best kept secret when it comes, and you'll know exactly how to apply this. Like,
Yes.
people are always like, "Oh, how do you stay so lean? How do you stay, cut?" My biggest secret when it comes to dieting
Uh huh.
is, like, I'll go out to eat, whatever. My friends will be like, "Oh, try this cookie, try this brownie, try this whatever, you'll love it." And I'm like, "I know. And that's why I'm not going to try it." Like, tell me, I know there is a restaurant you've gone to where
Yep.
you saw a dessert and you just pass it by and you pass it by. But once you tried it, it was
Yes.
1,000 times harder to say no to, right?
I you know what? Where the fuck have you been all my goddamn life?
Same thing
Damn.
applies to the friend. If you don't know what it tastes like or feels like, the hell of a lot easier to say no.
I know, but it gets tempting, and okay, it's like okay, it's like I'm gonna go ahead and say, for those of you who do not know, okay, when I first met Masculine Jason, I said to myself, I'm gonna step out on faith on this one because I'm like, he probably got like mad dudes checking him out and girls checking him out and everything like that. But apparently, it just for work. But I mean, like me, I'd be like, can I just Jason? Can I just give it up to you one time? Just one time for the road. But then they would be like, no, that's fucking a friendship. Because now I made a friend out of you, of course, and shit like that. I hope you can remain friends and shit like that off of this pod. But it's just it gets hard, and it's like you said, it's that dessert, and you be like, I can't do chocolate. 'Cause I mean, I'm a human. I'm the human Hershey Kiss anyway. Okay, but my trigger is not a dessert, but it's actually Alfredo. I don't give
Oh
a shit.
shit.
I'm sorry. Whenever I see that Alfredo, I'm like, okay, let me go to the bathroom right quick and just go ahead and rub one out before I go and eat this Alfredo. But then I'm like, no, willpower, willpower, tank, will fucking power. But like it's like kind of like you have the angel on one side and you got the devil on the other side. You got the angels telling you no, you're supposed to go ahead but you said wait till next week for the Alfredo, no problem. But then you got the devil be like, oh fuck next week. No man know the day or that when God calls back for his children. You better enjoy that shit. Damn it. So yes, I try. That's the same thing with men. Like I said, there was one time. I'm like I said, and I kid you not, when I saw your videos, especially on the good old Pornhub, I said to myself, "Ooh, can I? Please tell me you have the Instagram. Please tell me you have the Instagram." So I was this close, like seriously this close to say, can I please do a scene with you just one time? But I'm like, no. I'm like, he gonna think I'm a hoe. He gonna think I'm thirsty and shit like that. That's the reason why I said, let me go ahead and pump the brakes on that. See, yeah.
I got one for you because you brought it up. Matthew
Mm-hmm.
26:11. Pray not to fall into temptation.
Damn, why would you go? See, I knew you want to go. I knew you were going to the fucking Bible. Shit, shit. Damn. That, like I said, but yes, but resisting temptation is hard,
Yeah.
and we all know when you resist that temptation, you feel good about yourself.
Yep.
You had it up once. I'm like, mm, I was to put my tongue down that big old magic stick. That magic must be so moist. It's so. Mm.
Hey, but I'll tell you this though. A fantasy always has unlimited potential.
Yeah, I know.
Because I will tell you this though, like back when I used to escort, like I would get clients who would contact me with some fucking crazy shit. Like I'd be like, okay, what are you looking for, right? And like some of these motherfuckers would literally send me 3 fucking pages, single space. Like, oh, I want you to come over at this time and I want you to be wearing this, and I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna say this, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, you built this shit up so fucking much, and you like I said this very nice and respectful. I didn't say it
Right.
like this, but I'm like, you built this shit up so much in your fucking head, and you like reality is never gonna match this. Reality is always gonna be a disappointment because you like
Yes, and like I said, I'm not trying. I'm trying to figure this out for the life of me. 3 fucking pages. 3 pages. I'm like, that dude must be fucking desperate. And they were like, they must not had none about 6, 7 months. That's why
dude,
they gonna
I
have.
read the first paragraph and I was like, fuck this. Like,
Nah,
nope.
we ain't no. This ain't my scene. No, because I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I'm gonna tell you like I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna greet you at the door naked. When you come in, take your clothes off. Let's get it on. Simple and plain and simple. That's me.
Yeah. They like there's I have an aversion to anything scripted. Like just let things flow naturally. Like
Yes.
let things flow naturally, progress as they would. And I feel like that's one of the problems is like people set stuff up in their head and they're so rigid and they expect
Yeah.
this and this and this to happen. It's like, dude,
Mm.
the fuck, man.
Yeah, and then like I said, but I will say this though, because I think we got. I said we're gonna be doing an hour, but I'm like, with you, I'm like, we might have to go. We might have to go another 30 minutes, because I'm enjoying this conversation with you. This right here is gonna be the best podcast I ever have. Yes. But anyway, so I see that you got on a tight shirt. Do you find okay? So if I wrap my arms around your broad ass shoulders, because they look broad to me and shit like that. With that is that and I just laid it on you, like just mm. How fast do your mini do your Jason Jr. rise or get a boost?
Hmm.
And like I said, please be honest.
Yeah, no, like, okay, I'm just fuck it, dude. I'm too old, dude. Whatever. So, when I was young, like early 20s, like it'd be like that. However, the older I get, and
Yes.
like I read something. I don't know if this is fucking ain't true, but they say the bigger your dick is, the long, like the more like it takes longer and longer to get hard the older you get. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and then I've also got like a heart condition. I've got like a pacemaker right here.
Oh
So
yes.
in between
Yes.
those three things, oh yeah, no, it definitely takes some time. Like the days of this shit, that's long fucking gone.
Okay. Okay.
However, though, like what you said, I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't articulate as to why, but
Yes.
like my Achilles heel, like I guess for foreplay or whatever, is
Mm-hmm.
someone like touching me or massaging me. That's when I'm just like, uh, I'm like a dog getting his tummy rubbed. That shit, and like I don't know why this is, but like if someone gives me a foot massage before we have sex, it doubles the amount that I come. No idea why. It just does.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and break it down to you. Uh, I can give a good foot massage. If you ever want a good foot massage from me, I got the Queen Helene's natural coconut lotion. All you got to do is ask, and I'll go. And like I said, I'll go and give you the best foot massage ever. Oh yeah, I can. Oh yes, right there, just right there. Yes,
Okay.
because I'm gonna tell. Because like I said, you're the kind of you would be the kind of person I would like to go ahead and just be and just fuck my inhibitions. Just be like, you know what? Just go ahead and just manhandle the shit out of me. Just go ahead and manhandle me. Now when you say pacemaker, I ain't trying to go ahead and I'm like, look, we gonna go ahead. It's okay, not a problem. If you tell me to stop, we're gonna stop. I care about the partners I have and shit. So yes.
No, my main thing is like I like it ice box cold. I don't know why I overheat super fucking fast. As
Okay.
long as it's nice and cold, like I'm good. But the
Oh,
second I fucking overheat and I'm like pouring sweat off my fucking forehead, if it's like
mhm.
70 degrees in the bedroom, we got a fucking problem. That shit
Oh,
needs to be like 50.
I know what you mean. I got a box fan. All I gotta do is set that motherfucker up, and we can go ahead and make it happen. Don't worry, it'll be on full blast. Don't worry, it'll be on full blast. If I have to go ahead and buy a fucking refrigerator for my bedroom and have that son of a bitch open to go ahead and make sure the room is like a fucking meat locker, I don't give a fuck. That's how I that's how I treat my partners the way they want to treat me. And I don't do the and I agree with you. The overheating, I don't like to sweat during sex. Bro, the thought of me, I'm like I said, the thought of me sweating and shit like that during sex, it's like, ugh, it's like I have a fucking hot flash. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. What hot flash and I'm like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. Fuck no, cause I
No,
like I said,
it's like a little bit of sweat, okay, but like the second I'm like sweating profusely and there's like a fucking swimming pool going underneath me, I'm like, fuck this. Like,
fuck
hell
out it. No, nah, no. If I say, look, we're going to the goddamn hotel room. That way, the room we cold as fuck. Oh yeah, we'll go to the hotel room. Cause I'm not because like I said, the set like I'm gonna take a shower first, so I can go ahead and make sure all my jib nibbler bits are clean and everything like that. Cause I ain't trying to. Okay, but nah, no, not at all. I get it. Let's see. One final piece before we end this, because I like I said, God damn, you're fine. Fuck.
you just need glasses.
I know. Like I said, maybe maybe I need to watch some of your videos a little bit more. Just be like, just be like, you know what? Just rub one out every. Like I said, I'm not doing work because I'm got focus on my job and everything at work. But after sports and everything, yeah, rub one the fuck out. Let's go. I'll be great. Cause I like I said, I also follow on OnlyFans and shit. Yeah, I'll pay that good old $11.99. Not a problem. Not a fucking problem. But speaking of OnlyFans, if someone had like I said, I have an OnlyFans account. I have no content and shit like that. How okay? When you do the do you when it comes to the sex part, is it mainly solo? Do you try to do solo? Do you do it with a partner, or is it just fuck it free reign?
So, like, I make a point. Like, I always release a new partnered video every single week, at least
Yeah,
once a week. And like that includes people every age, race, gender, body type, fucking all that shit.
right.
And then I'll usually throw in a couple pictures a week, and then I'll throw in like some solo videos here and there.
Okay,
So,
okay, yeah. Because I'm like I said, when
and
I yes,
the main thing though about my page is I just charge a flat fee. Like, because a lot of performers will do like they'll
mm-hmm.
hide everything behind a paywall and pay-per-view shit, and like I understand you make more money that way, but that just feels wrong to me.
It does.
It feels like how the fuck am I gonna charge you, $6 a month and then charge you for each individual video? Like that's just fucked up. No. I'd
Oh
rather
no,
charge a flat fee that's fair and it gives people access to everything.
right. And like me, like I said, there are two people that I can follow on OnlyFans that I'm like, you know what? I'll get off real quick, real fast. You're one of them. There was another. There, like I said, the other one. Okay, I did this free page because I'm not doing no damn 6.99, 7. No, fuck no. I'll go ahead. No, for you. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and renew my subscription and shit like that because I'm gonna be able to like, you got new content. Let me go ahead and see your new content and shit. Fuck no, because like I said, that right there is also the sexual. That also can curb my sexual tension. Cause I can be like, okay, you know what? I may not be able to get with you physically or in person, but I can go ahead and just imagine myself in that scene, getting it in, and just be like, and now, and like I said, it will be the best sex ever because I kid you not, the only and between me and you, when you do like I said, well, I can't, I want to see that fucking video of you and Colt. That shit right there, I'm like, oh, don't worry, your secret's safe with me. I'm gonna be right there. I'll just be like this in double Dutch mode, right there, just like this.
I'll send it to you.
Don't worry. It's like I said. That's the reason why, and this is the reason why I said you. I said you were a friend in my head. Oh no, now I feel like you're a real friend. So that's why I have to gain my trust. But okay, that's beside the point. Um, one final note, because I'm about to wrap this up because I'm tired. Dang. What? Okay, you already gave advice about what it is about being yourself and everything like that when it comes to sexual tension and everything. When you okay, so when you actually fulfill it, do you feel? I mean, how do you feel afterwards when you finish? Do you feel better or do you feel like okay, we're going back to being friends?
Sorry, I don't understand the
Oh,
question.
oh, sorry. When it comes to meeting the person and they say like for example, I'm gonna use again. I use me for example. Me and you ever do a scene together. And me and you go ahead, and after we finish, do you feel like do you feel better, or do you feel like nah? I feel like we're just gonna need to just be remain friends.
No, it doesn't like if I shoot with someone, it doesn't Change anything at all? I've got quite a few friends who I shoot with on a regular basis. Like, you'll know, like, some of my scene partners who I'm really close with off camera, Lock Thug,
Yep.
him and I are really close. We go to the same gym. TJ Witten and
Okay.
I are really close. Fuck, who else? Damn it, I'm having a brain fart now. Fuck. I hate that.
Yeah. No.
No, but
I get it.
but yeah,
Yeah.
no. It doesn't change anything. And going back to like one of your previous questions, like I don't know, I feel like the older I get too, the more like my sex drive is fucking weird. Cause like when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, it was just like this, like sky high all the time, right?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like because you call it sexual tension, I call it the sex demon. It's literally like for me, it's like I get possessed by like this. And like you ever like have sex and you say some shit and then like after you come, you're like, what the fuck did I just say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's
You
like
be
the older I get, like my sex, like I'll go 3, 4 days with like no sexual thoughts, be totally focused on work and everything else, and then it'll just peak like a motherfucker, and I'll want to have sex like 4 or 5 fucking times in one day, and then I don't know. That happened to
yeah.
me as I got older.
Oh please. Now I agree with you. There was some shit that I said. I'm like, what the fuck did I just say?
Like
What was the?
somebody asked me that in the fucking or what the fuck? Shit, I don't remember where I saw it, but so I think it might have been in my Instagram Q&A. They're like, "Oh, have you
Yeah.
ever said accidentally like I love you to someone during sex?" And I had to sit down and really think about that. And I was like,
I
honestly,
remember
I
the.
probably did a couple times. And you're just like, "Fuck, why'd I say that?"
I remember that because when I was in the Q&A, no, and for those of you who do not know, when I first met him, I forgot what I was saying. There we go. When I first met him on IG, I said, okay, I said I'm doing a podcast. I would love for you to be a part of it. You said, hell yeah. You said you were down for it. Cool, not a problem. Um, there was one, and I think there was one of the questions I was saying. Do you what was it? Shit, I got short term memory loss. Fuck it. I don't remember what I said. Fuck it. I don't remember what I had for breakfast at the time. Fuck it. But nah, the like I said, I remember that question because I was sitting there like, damn, you asked the point. You just met the man. You gonna ask him that question? If I say I love you, and I'm like, the fuck you think this will be a long term relationship? Fuck no. What? I was surprised for you. I was like,
Dude, you should see some of the like over half the questions people submit, I can't even answer because they're so sexually explicit and inappropriate. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
sir, remember, you're like I said, when it comes to you and your work, some of us got to get sexually inappropriate.
But it's Instagram. It's not fucking Twitter. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Like,
I agree with you on that. Yeah, because I mean the Twitter. I mean now when I see you on Twitter though, now that right there, I'll be like, there are times I'm like, okay, does he fuck himself? I'm just one. I'm just asking for a friend. Uh, look, that's a Sagittarius in me, sir. This is a Sagittarius in me. I'm a Sagittarius. I told you, I'm a borderline sex addict. I have these things as a one track mind.
dude, it's
Fuck
the
it.
sex demon, man. It's the fucking sex demon.
We might need to go ahead and just rub one out. Just be like, you know what? Fuck it. Cause I mean, like I said, I, wouldn't it be like I said? And on a personal note, wouldn't it be wild if me and you ever go ahead and just be like, just explore it just one time, and then be like, you know what? Fuck it. After I explored it, okay, I'm great, grand, wonderful. Okay, that would be when that should be wild and fun for the life.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be like the goddamn Alfredo. Then you're gonna fucking want it 100 times more. That shit ain't gonna make it go away. It's only gonna intensify the shit out of it.
Not really, because like I said, I can just watch the highlights and be like, whenever I feel like, whenever I feel horny, all I gotta be like, let me watch a video of me and Jason getting it in. That right there, I don't have to watch. I when I have to watch porn up anymore. Just watch that video. Bow, I'm done. I got my rocks off that day. I'm good. Yes, but like I said, Jason, let everybody know where they can follow you at every all social media, everything like that.
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, OnlyFans, and Just for Fans, just at Masculine Jason, one word. And
Okay.
then my YouTube channel, also Masculine Jason.
Yep. And also Pornhub, because like I said, that shit
Yeah.
right there. All your videos are on Pornhub. I watch. I'm like, oh, I watch every single video. But
I just
Jason,
uploaded one to Pornhub. It's a 7-minute trailer. I don't know if you saw. I literally just uploaded it today. It's with me and Levi Maverick.
I have not checked that out. I might need to check that out on Monday, because tomorrow. Okay, one thing about me is when it comes to sex, if the game is not playing, if the game not playing, I have fun. I have no problem with that. But when the game is on, no sex. Pornhub, Pornhub is considered to be sex. No
Yep.
sex until after the game, because I
No,
don't
I,
want to
I
jump my
I
shit.
respect that. I respect that.
Yes. So and if I have to get it in as a gay guy, I'll go ahead and watch some straight porn and just be like, you know what, this right here is not what I'm not going to accept. What I don't want. I want the gay guy. I want the guys. I don't give a shit if it's bisexual or what have you. But okay, if it's straight porn, I already know my team gonna win. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Not a problem. But yes, but like I said, I know no sex until after the game, and that's the other tension I have. Shit. But yes, yeah, that's me. Do you follow that same aspect? No sex until after the game.
When football's on, yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
and
I don't know, but even like, cause like I'm in grad school right now. Like I don't know, I just have the type of personality that like responsibilities always come first. Once all
yeah,
my responsibilities are taken care of, then we could have playtime. But no,
got it.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. See, and you know what, man, Jason. First off, thank you for agreeing for coming in to doing this podcast, my very first episode podcast. Thank you very much. Hopefully, in the future, I get to have that one shot, that one chance to go ahead and just get it out, get it over with, and just exercise it and see how it goes.
Hmm.
But like I said, thank you for coming on here as my very first guest. Really appreciate it. Thank you for for your input.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun.
Yes, and like I said, I'm serious, and I really am serious about that one time deal. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and exercise it, come on to Charlotte. Call me. I got you.
I will keep that in mind, handsome.
Thank you,
All right.
and thank y'all so much for the sex spot. Again, I'm your man Tank McGarrett. It's going to be a monthly podcast. You never know who's going to be in the sex spot. And with that, have a nice night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Oh, hold on. And there we go.